Without training, they lacked knowledge. Without knowledge, they lacked confidence. Without confidence, they lacked victory. All bad precedents began as justifiable measures. If you must break the law, do it to seize power. In all other cases, observe it. The difference between a republic and an empire is the loyalty of one's army. I came, I saw, I conquered. It is easier to find men who will volunteer to die than to find those who are willing to endure pain with patience. In the end, it is impossible not to become what others believe you are. To win by strategy is no less the role of a general than to win by arms. The greatest enemy will hide in the last place you would ever look. No music is so charming to my ear as the requests of my friends and the supplications of those in want of my assistance. Experience is the teacher of all things. He conquers twice who shows mercy to the conquered. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. The gallant never taste of death but once. I love the name of honor more than I fear death. If I fail, it is only because I have too much pride and ambition. The die has been cast. As a rule, what is out of sight disturbs men's minds more seriously than what they see. What we wish, we readily believe, and what we ourselves think, we imagine others think also. Men in general are quick to believe that which they wish to be true. Arms and laws do not flourish together. It is the custom of the immortal gods to grant temporary prosperity and a fairly long period of impunity to those whom they plan to punish for their crimes, so that they may feel it all the more keenly as a result of the change in their fortunes. It is better to create than to learn. Creating is the essence of life. Beer, a high and mighty liquor. It is not these well-fed, long-haired men that I fear, but the pale and the hungry-looking. I love treason, but hate a traitor. Wine and other luxuries have a tendency to enervate the mind and make men less brave in battle. Men willingly believe what they wish. Go on, my friend, and fear nothing. You carry Caesar and his fortune in your boat. It is the right of war for conquerors to treat those whom they have conquered according to their pleasure. It's only hubris if I fail, which death is preferably to every other. The unexpected. Avoid an unusual and unfamiliar word just as you would a reef. War gives the right to the conquerors to impose any condition they please upon the vanquished. No one is so brave that he is not disturbed by something unexpected. Men are nearly always willing to believe what they wish. I had rather be first in a village than second at Rome. As a rule, men worry more about what they can't see than about what they can. I wished my wife to be not so much as suspected. Common traditional saying, Caesar's wife must be above suspicion. All Gaul is divided into 3 parts. Men's minds tend to fear more keenly those things that are absent. Men willingly believe when they want to. The Celts were fearless warriors because they wished to inculcate this as one of their leading tenets, that souls do not become extinct, but pass after death from one body to another. Jan Cassius has a lean and hungry look. In extreme danger, fear feels no pity. Lot, in summo periculo timorum misericordiam non recipit. After divorce of Pompeia in 62 BC, I feel that members of my family should never be suspected of breaking the law. meos tam suspicion quam crimen judico carere apertir. Cowards die many times before their actual deaths. Set honor in one eye and death in th other, and I will look on both indifferently. I love the name of honor more than I fear death. In war, trivial causes produce momentous events. As a result of a general defect of nature, we are either more confident or more fearful of unusual and unknown things. In war, events of importance are the result of trivial causes. The things that we want we willingly believe, and the things that we think we expect everyone else to think. Caesar's wife must be above suspicion. You also, O son Brutus, lot et tu, brute fili. Our men must win or die. Pompey's men have other options. People readily believe what they want to believe. Every woman's man and every man's woman. I am going to Spain to fight an army without a general, and thence to the east to fight a general without an army. I would rather be the first man in a barbarian village than the second man in Rome. Let me have men about me that are fat, sleek, headed men, and such as sleep o' nights. Yon Cassius has a lean and hungry look. He thinks too much. Such men are dangerous. I have lived long enough both in years and in accomplishments. Men gladly believe what they wish. Libenter homines id quod volet credent. I believe that the members of my family must be as free from suspicion as from actual crime. Fortune, which has a great deal of power in other matters, but especially in war, can bring about great changes in a situation through very slight forces. In war, important events result from trivial causes. All Gaul is divided into 3 parts, one of which the Belgae inhabit, the Aquitani another, those who in their own language are called Celts, and ours Gauls the third. Men freely believe that which they desire.